Good morning, my lucky Scorpion viewers. I hope you had an amazing weekend, and I hope you have an even more blessed week ahead. We are going to be, this reading is for Pisces. Okay, we're going to do a reading for my gorgeous Pisces because they've earned it and they deserve it. And yeah, so if you like what you hear and you see, please like and subscribe. It's free. It's all free, baby. And if you want to show that you're there and you still care, please comment and share. It is greatly appreciated. It helps get the message across to those who might need it and helps grow the channel. And I am truly grateful for everyone stopping by and doing those things like commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I want to just take a second to say that I really appreciate you and ask God to bless you all. And without further ado, let's begin. Let's dive on into it. Let's jump on into it. Like a hot day in a swimming pool. How do you like those apples? I'm so curious. Have you ever known anyone to say, how do you like those apples? And where do you think it came from? I know the answer, but do you know the answer? Okay, so before we do the tarot, I'm going to check what's the vibe for my beautiful Pisces. I like saying gorgeous. I like saying for my gorgeous Pisces because I feel like that could be anyone. Okay? That can be just anyone can be gorgeous. What is the vibe for my gorgeous? Ooh, that was too many, Spirit. That was too many. Okay. For my gorgeous Pisces, what's the vibe? Ooh. Okay, we got stagnant, stuck, feeling frozen, feeling like you're at a dead end. Established, settled, secure, and wealthy. Are we, Pisces? Are we feeling settled, secure, and wealthy? Karmics, third-party haters, lessons learned. Careful, Pisces. There's a two-faced, double life, cheater, backstabber. Someone is living a double life. Is it your person? Is it a friend? Is it you, Pisces? How many Pisces? I find that Pisces are like the most honest, one of the most honest signs. I mean, of course, there's others, but Pisces, from my experience, is very honest, very blunt, very open. Okay, let's see. Anything else for what's the vibe for my gorgeous Pisces? I think that's it. Got stagnant, established, karmics, and two-faced. Double life, backstabber. Be careful of the backstabbers. The cheaters. Third party, haters. Lesson learned. See, it says third parties. So there's definitely someone causing some drama at work or in your love life. Probably trying to take what you got, Pisces. Try and get a cheap thrill, maybe. Continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. Yeah. I feel like the person you could be dealing with right now at the moment or interested in could be dealing with something with making bad decisions and continuing negative cycles, or maybe perhaps they're addicted to something. They're dealing with addictions. Let's see what the messages for the universe says. Message from the universe for Pisces. Okay, we have one. I feel like we could squeeze another out. If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes, you can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. Exponentially. I don't know. When you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts or worries, regrets. Commit to being in the here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wrong. You deserve inner peace. Let go. Yes, let go. Okay, let go of anything that doesn't serve you. Now we're going to grab a few romance. Love. Wow, okay, that's a lot. But this is what popped out for you. Love can be blind. Ensure you are not overlooking red flags, Pisces. Celebrate. Today, celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. Butterfly. You will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. Ooh, Pisces looking spicy. Hideaway. Okay, this is the last one for the love, the romance and love. Make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway. You got a special place, Pisces, for you and your love? For you and your person? Okay, now without further ado, we're going to pop on into the tarot and see what we got going on. What does Pisces have to know? What do they need to know? Well, right now you're very intuitive. You're in a very creative feeling. You know, you're feeling very creative, very intuitive. You're working on creating things. You could be dabbling in different hobbies right now. Let's see, what does it say for my gorgeous Pisces? Priestess. You might get a message or a letter or a text about a birth of a baby. I don't know, that you might get a message about someone feeling better. Someone was in a medical situation that has now been resolved. Strength and courage here are needed. Let's dig a bit deeper. There's the need to be strategic here and not angered about something. You could have wanted to go on you could have wanted a break. You maybe wanted to go on a mini vacay or some kind of like day trip. Something that would make the whole family happy, but it didn't go as planned. You might have been visiting family. You might have wanted to visit family, but it didn't work out that way. With the Three of Swords, something else came in between that. That could have been some kind of sadness, some kind of depression, some kind of work, something you had to do that stopped you from being able to go through with these plans with family. Okay, let's see why the Hangman in love. Why is the Hangman here in love for Pisces? Why is the Hangman here in love for Pisces? Ooh. You could have an argument, a disagreement, Pisces, with the Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. There might be even a reconciliation with the partnership here after a disagreement, an argument with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. They could be making you feel burdened, down with a lot of responsibilities. You could have asked this person out on a date or asking them on a date. There's something here about having a disagreement about not spending enough time together. But you're trying to really be positive and look at things from different perspectives and different angles. What else for Pisces? Yeah, you're standing your ground, overcoming obstacles. You're really putting in your all and giving your all. You could be, your person could be Leo, Sag, Aries. Hey, the crosswalk. Sorry about that. Perhaps you may feel like you're at a standstill, like you're waiting for the light to turn green, you know, in your love life. Things might feel like they're on a, like they've been, like there's been holds and, you know, a whole bunch of obstacles. Just everyday life getting in the way. Be careful, because there is an opportunity in love that it looks like you're not even, there's some kind of opportunity in love here. This could be like, or I feel like this is like a sibling or a friend possibly that you disconnected from. There's been some space, there's been some time. This would be someone that you might have grown up with, or an old friend. Yeah, I would say more than 5 years of friendship for sure. They might come in and ask to hang out, spend time together, go somewhere, do something. They might tell you about some kind of job opportunity. And I know this is in love, but it's also when an old friend you're very close with pops up and there's some kind of either love opportunity they want to introduce you to, or some way of like introducing you to some kind of money-making opportunity here, okay? I'm gonna put these back in and see if there's anything else in love for my gorgeous Pisces. Anything else in love my Pisces gotta know? Be careful, someone might get in trouble. Someone that you love might get in trouble, or that you're very close to could get in trouble with the law. This could be like, I feel like it's something small, but it's like enough to stress you out. So this could be a child, a sibling, a good friend. There's even possibility here for injury. Whatever happens with this law, with this person you care deeply for, you might need to visit them in the hospital. You might need to visit them in jail. But it causes you a great deal of anxiety and stress, and it makes it hard for you to sleep. You're very concerned and worried about this person. They could be Libra. They could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and they could be from Lebanon, because Lebanon, I'm hearing that. Lebanon. They could be Lebanese. Yeah. See it. Let's dig a little deeper. I don't usually see this when I see these cards, but that is what I'm seeing. Yeah, it could be an old friend, a sibling, or a child. Could be close to this person's birthday, or they could be celebrating something. Also, if you're with another, if you're with Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, female or male, doesn't matter. There's going to be some nostalgia. You could be thinking about an anniversary or something you did a year or two before with this person that's coming up to around that time. You could be invited to a party or some kind of gathering, some kind of birthday party, celebration. Possibly even a baby shower. Wow. Let's dig a little bit deeper, shall we? Oh, Pisces. Did you meet somebody new? Are you asking somebody on a date, Pisces? That is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It looks like there's a new love coming in here for you, Pisces. Yeah. Now, they don't have to be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but there's a good possibility it is. They could just be very logical, very financially fit, very good with their money. They might be into investing things, like investing in things financially. They could be very wealthy, very strategic with everything that they do. Very open and honest. Yeah, it seems if you asked someone on a date, there was some kind of delay or disappointment. I like this for you, Pisces. You're showing a lot more self-love and you're being more confident in your love life. You might even find yourself flirting, which is more than usual. Okay, why is the Lovers here for my gorgeous Pisces? Your Lovers is here in work and finances. Let's see why that is. This could be multiple opportunities to make money, to build up your pentacles. You just keep coming up in your read. This is communicating, some kind of communication coming in. This could be like workplace gossip or someone at work asking your advice for something. You're going to be very careful not to come off as, you know, gossipy or snitchy or, you know, just speak from the heart. When you're asked about, you might be asked about another coworker, employee. Just be mindful to give your honest opinion from your heart, you know, or even like intuitively here. Don't overdo it. Be very strategic, you know. Be very calm, cool, collect, and think of it as like, if it was you being asked this question about, if someone else was asking this question about you, how would you want them to answer? That kind of thing, you know? You might be in a little bit of a competition at work with somebody else. It could be a Leo, Sag, Aries. Yeah, there looks like some kind of competition at work. This person looks equally fit to do the job you're doing, or equally as good. So you might have to, for the next couple of weeks, just go that extra mile, put in that extra effort, maybe go show up earlier, leave a bit later, you know. Don't take as many breaks. be careful because someone at work might try to deceive you. They might ask you out, maybe ask you out to a function. They might ask you out on a date, some kind of event. But there is a hidden agenda, some kind of betrayal behind it. So be careful when it comes to meeting someone at work. I mean, there's eventual positive outcome, but not before it does a little bit of destruction. This person could lie to you. They could be lying to you about something. Their real purpose and agenda for asking you out to this place. Now it could be as simple as them just wanting a ride somewhere, or it could be that they're just planning on taking advantage of you, or just that, you know, they're gonna go with you, but then when they get to that place, ditch you, like that kind of thing. Okay, so be mindful. They might just want to get to know you so that they can talk shit behind your back. And I'm so sorry, but this is what I'm seeing. They might just want that opportunity to be like, oh, I went out with so-and-so and they were like this and they were like that, just to like lie or gossip behind your back. So make you look a certain way at work. That is what I'm getting. And if it's a dating option, they could clearly just have a hidden agenda and love is not in that, okay? So that could be just that they want one thing from you and that's it. And they're overreacting, like they're acting like it's something else that they want with you, something more serious, but it's really just a, you know, little romp in the sheets, if you know what I mean. Why the world? Let's see if your money, is your money going to improve, Pisces? Is your money going to improve? Is your finances going to improve? Let's see what they say. Oh, be careful. Be very careful. There is something to do with work that can get you fired, Pisces. Fired, demoted, some kind of shock to your system, like at work. They could lessen your hours or demote you or actually fire you. So be careful the next couple of weeks with work. Yeah, your boss or supervisor or manager might have to close out a cycle with you, so just be careful. It's not a for sure thing. It's just they might give you a warning. They might communicate that you're not doing something specific that they need you to do. It might, I feel like it's more like a warning, but it could be a demotion or fire, as like firing you as well. So please be careful. First, it's going to be different for everyone, but for the majority, this is some kind of demotion or letting go. Okay. Why the world for Pisces? Why is the world here for Pisces? This is usually travel, closing out a cycle. It's in your central theme, so. Okay, if you're planning on traveling, there could be a delay, some disappointment, could be canceled. You gotta stand your ground and overcome obstacles. You might need more money than you expected, or the plans could have got mixed up in some way or another, or the timing, you could have misscheduled with, you know, family or work, or your someone to look after your animals, your fur babies, or some children. Let's see. What else about the central theme? Ooh. Yeah, there's something stalling you, putting you in suspension. Could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But yeah, for some it's like there's a person like stalling you, but then for others it's financial. It's just not where you need it to be in order to make this travel or this move. For some it's literally moving to another house. You just don't have all your... So if you have the credit part taken care of, you don't have the down payment exactly yet. But you're going to be getting creative about how to make those things happen. You're going to be really thinking about ways to make extra money, extra savings. Why is the star here in the immediate future for Pisces? Why is the star here in the immediate future for Pisces? This is usually healing or wish come true. With the Temperance first out the gate there, in the immediate future, you might be working on being patient about something. Have your guards up. There is some kind of delay or disappointment in the immediate future. Let's find out what that is. Now, this could be in a wish fulfillment, or this could be in healing. Okay, so you have a new friendship or a new love coming in, possible partnership. This person could be a boss, an entrepreneur. They could be in a leadership position. They could be a father. They could have children. Let's see what is causing the disappointment in the immediate future. What is stalling this new love? Could also be the father of your children who is trying to get in the way of this new love, this new relationship. Or for some, I'm even seeing like work is just too hectic right now, so you keep postponing getting to know this new love better. Yeah, again, okay, so this is more Pisces, like self-sabotage here. This is a delayed message, text. So let's say you're interested in someone and you're not texting back as fast as you'd want to or would normally. Which is causing this new love to have like fear, like anxiety, maybe think that you're not that interested in them, Pisces. And this is in the immediate future. Also, you could have fear about this new love coming in the immediate future. You have options. You have more than one option here, Pisces, in love. Let's see how many options for Pisces in love in the immediate future. Careful, because one's a boss. One's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And one of them has a deceit behind it. They might be deceitful. They might have a hidden agenda, and no wonder there's fear. So use your discernment here and your intuition, because no wonder you got fear. There's someone that you can tell just has some red flags there. And that's kind of delaying or causing some kind of disappointment here. So this person could act like they're very reciprocal with attention, time, you know, intimacy, feelings, verbalizing, like emotional maturity here. But then there's like, then there's conflict about it. So I get a very tug of war kind of energy, like give and take energy, like someone who gives something but then wants it back 10 times more, like 10 times more, you know. Complains that you're not giving enough attention, but they're not also giving enough attention. So be mindful, Pisces. It's a very tug of war kind of energy I'm feeling there in the immediate future. Like they're giving the same behavior but expecting more, you know, from you, and maybe complaining or arguing about that. Why is the Hermit here in the future? For my gorgeous, oh, so again, it could be in the immediate future, your love. Leo, Sag, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, okay? Doesn't have to be. They could just have it in their chart, but it's more likely. Why is the Hermit here in the future? This is like introspection. This is spending a lot of time at home, maybe working on home projects, fixing up things at home, building things at home, working from home, concentrating on things at home, your family. Ooh, that just flipped. Let's clarify. Why is the Hermit here in the future for Pisces? In the future, you're going to get, like, there's a lot of heartbreak in the future. This is like the worst card in the deck, the Ten of Swords. This is heartbreak, betrayal, lies coming out, possible breakup. Let's dig a little bit deeper, and then it's followed with the Hermit. So might cause you to close off and get in Hermit mode. Could be fearful of, you know, trusting. Yeah, fear. As many times anxiety, depression, having a hard time leaving the past in the past, Pisces. Those who are your hearts are going through this in the future. Could be it could be something that, like, where you got a message, a phone call, a picture, a letter, something that you see on maybe even social media that's caused you to, like, have sleepless nights, to be sad, to be confused. Because it's something or someone from your past. And you're probably like wondering, why are you having such strong feelings about seeing or finding out something from your past? Like, why is it hurting you so much? Perhaps you thought you were healed and over something, and then you see something on social media, maybe someone with your ex-partner or your ex-person, and you're confused at why you're feeling emotional. Why you can't sleep. See what else in the future for Pisces. What else in the future for my gorgeous Pisces? Ooh, there's a gift or a letter. Important document. This is in the future, like, not feeling the need to be extra cautious with your money. But definitely in the future, you're going to get a win, a gift. You might win a bit on the lottery. This might be like you find something of value, of great value. Extra money in the bank, unexpected. And with the Ace of Swords, this is it's coming in quick. Knight of Wands. In the future, you could get a bump raise, like a raise, like a bump in your finances. There's some need to travel in the future. That's causing a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of sleepless nights. What else? What else? For me, Pisces in the future. Using your intuition and undecisive. Yeah, again, I feel like there's certain energies in your future, certain relationship possibilities here, and there's a choice between two that needs to be made, and you want to make sure you're using your intuition. Yeah, who you give your time and your energy to, your love. But also I see you getting better money in the future, so it's like also you're able to buy gifts, to be more, you know, sharing with your finances and your money, like gifting. I see you gifting someone in the future, or helping someone out financially. Let's see what else for Pisces in the future. Oops. Hold on a second, sorry. And we're back. Sorry about that, Pisces. So also in your immediate future, there is traveling that could feel like a burden. Like you might have to travel far for work, or in the future. And it's kind of like a lot of stress. So this could be parking for work has changed, or transportation to get to work. There's some kind of obstacle. But patience, because everything is going to work out, and there's a really good there's a good outcome, eventual positive outcome. Okay, now let's get into the wisdom of Oracle. See what falls out for my Pisces. Regeneration, 46. You could be with someone who's turning 46 or 46. You could be 46. There is a need for regeneration. What else for my gorgeous Pisces? Now, if you know someone that's turning 46 soon in the future, this is a sign to maybe spend more time with them. There's something that you can learn from them. 46 really pointed out to me. Okay. Never-ending story. 37. You could be in a relationship with someone who's 37. You could be turning 37. You could be 37 right now at this moment. But there's a never-ending love story here. I feel like there's someone you love and loves you, and it's just like, it feels like this story is never gonna, the love story is like a never-ending love story, that kind of thing. Feel very bonded and connected with them, like they're your forever person. The fates. Yes. Okay, I don't want to go too long here, but let's see what else for Pisces. What else for my gorgeous Pisces? What do they need to know? Time. How are you spending your time, Pisces? Are you spending it wisely? Are you spending on people who deserve it? Are you spending on things that deserve you? Oops. Are you spending it on building yourself, learning something new? Okay, that's a lot, but I'm going to take them. One is spiritual cleansing. You might need to spiritual cleanse where your Hamzas, where your evil eyes. New life. See, someone's bringing in a new life around you. Divine feminine. Make sure you're not just in your complete masculine energy and some a little bit and get, you know, balance. Shadow. Maybe do some shadow work, Pisces. And be careful because there's a past life here, which means whenever that comes up to me, that means it's like a past life connection is coming in, or you're dealing with that right now. So like a soulmate connection, a past soulmate connection. Careful, see evil eye, jealousy. You see, you really want to put your hands on if you got an evil eye, but it also says spiritual cleanse as well. Like, yeah. So I would take a nice bath with some Epsom salt or some sea salt. What else you can do is cut a lemon in half, and you can either say a prayer or you can just say, please cleanse this house from any negative energies. Put it in your windowsill with a little bit of sea salt on it. Just cut a half and put it at every entry of your home. So if you have 2 doors, a back and a front, put them on the window sill closest to that, okay? Now, that is it. For now, I'm going to get an affirmation from the heart. And we'll close this out until the next time, Pisces. I anchored the boundless light in my heart. I am a divine. I anchor the boundless light in my heart. I am a divine. All right, until the next time, Pisces, love and light.